Hi, I'm Megan, and today I'm going to show you how to clean an artificial Christmas tree. What's great about artificial Christmas trees is that they can last for years with proper care. But storing them for long periods of time can expose them to the elements like heat, moisture, and pests. That's why it's super important to care for your Christmas tree when you take it out of storage and when you stow it away again. It's also a really good idea to check and see if your warranty is still active, so we make sure to not do anything that would void the warranty. The first thing we're going to do is find a spot with enough space for our tree and cleaning materials. And of course, you're going to want to make sure it's well lit so that you can see what you're doing. Next, we're going to protect our area by covering the floor. I used an old sheet, which is really great because it's soft. Laying something down to protect your surface is going to contain all the dust and any particles that fall off your Christmas tree while we're cleaning. Other good alternatives are newspapers or even cardboard boxes. It can also really be helpful to lay down your blankets, newspapers, cardboard, whatever, as you're taking your decorations down in case there are any drops. Your ornaments are nice and cushioned. Now, my gorgeous tree here is the 7.5-foot Alexander fir from Treetopia. Obviously, it is quite a bit taller than me, so I'm gonna need a step ladder for sure to clean from the top to bottom. That is tried and true cleaning advice no matter the situation. You always want to clean from top to bottom, so that way anything that gets knocked off or cleaned off up here falls to the branches below and not branches that you've already cleaned. Next up, you're just going to need some white cloths. If you don't have white cloths on hand, I would suggest something at least light colored or that you know is not going to bleed color onto your tree. Of course, if you have a white Christmas tree, you're really going to want to be conscious of this, and picking up a pack of inexpensive white rags is really going to set your mind at ease. Another alternative is a microfiber duster, which you can easily get at any dollar store or big box store. What you're going to want to avoid is a feather duster with feathers that can come off, or any kind of cloth that sheds or leaves particles as you clean, because that is not what we're going for. The last option that is available is a vacuum cleaner, but we want to caution you to make sure it is a gentle vacuum cleaner. The hose attachment with the brush at the end on the lowest setting can also be a good way to clean your artificial Christmas tree. The key thing when cleaning our artificial Christmas tree is we're going to want to avoid harsh cleaners. In fact, on this Christmas tree, all I'm using is a dry, clean white rag. Using a cleanser or even water can lead to mold if it doesn't have the opportunity to completely dry up before you put your tree into storage. And some cleansers, even natural ones, might contain chemicals that could cause your tree branches to fade, and we definitely don't want that. If there is something stubborn on your tree and you really feel the need, use a very lightly damp cloth to gently clean the branches. But if you have a pre-lit Christmas tree, make sure to never use anything wet on your Christmas tree because it could damage the lighting. It can also be a really great idea to have some gloves on hand to protect your hands, or at the very least, I would definitely recommend wearing something with a long sleeve to protect your arms. So you're gonna wanna do a head to toe check of the foliage and other parts of the tree. If your tree is pre-lit, check the lights and wires too, of course. Take note of dirty or damaged parts that need extra cleaning. It really is a good idea to do this as you're setting up for Christmas and as you're taking the tree down to put it into storage, because those are the two times when we're gonna have that planning mode mentality and we can put anything that we might need to fix, might need to address, we can put that on our errands list and make sure it doesn't come up to haunt us in the middle of the season. Use a really gentle touch when you're cleaning the branches of your tree. There's no need to go really hardcore or rough with it. What I like to do is kind of start from the inside of the branch and gently pull the cloth out towards the outer tip of the branch. If you're cleaning at the end of the season, this method can also help you slim down those branches so it's easier to get back into storage. When you get to the bottom, make sure you give the tree stand a little bit of love too and give it a good wipe down. Throughout the season, it can also be a really good idea to just spot check your tree and give it a quick wipe down with a dry cloth or a microfiber duster. Doing this while it's on display and decorated is a good way to help prevent dirt from building up. For example, if you clean your house once or twice a week, just include your Christmas tree in your cleaning routine. Give it a quick spot check and you'll be good to go. Now let's throw in a couple of quick additional artificial Christmas tree tips. For those of us with artificial Christmas trees, one concern can be discoloration. especially if you have a white tree. If you have a white tree that you purchased from Treetopia, you can always check your warranty and file a warranty claim and request a replacement. The customer service team is really great, and all you have to do is make sure that you're within the 5-year foliage warranty period. Aside from regular cleaning, there are a few other things you can do to preserve the pretty hue of your Christmas tree. Make sure to keep it away from moisture and direct sunlight. This really boils down to keeping your tree away from windows that might be close to the elements or might let in a lot of really harsh direct sunlight. If you're gonna splurge on a beautiful Christmas tree like this one, obviously you're gonna wanna store it correctly, and that means purchasing a storage bag that was meant for Christmas trees. This is gonna prevent dirt buildup, moisture buildup, and keep pests out of your beautiful tree. Also, you're gonna wanna keep your decorations in separate bins and completely taken off the Christmas tree to prevent any bleeding or color transfer from your ornaments. All right, this baby behind me is all clean. I really hope that you found this video helpful, and know now that taking care of your artificial Christmas tree is super simple, no green thumb required. All that is required is a little bit of time and care, and you'll be able to enjoy your artificial Christmas tree for years to come. If you have any additional tips or comments or questions, leave them in the comment box below. Also, you can click on the link below for more cleaning tips and white artificial tree care. And of course, don't forget to head over to treetopia.com to check out their full line of colorful and beautiful Christmas trees. See you later.